Some people would say that Black Lives Matter, critical race theory, Juneteenth, and LGBTQ is all one issue being promoted by the Democratic Party. I disagree with that. I believe these issues are nuanced. When it comes to gender, I believe there's only two genders based on the written word of God, that there's male and female. I believe when it comes to ethnicity that all ethnicities are equally valuable, that God sees his children as precious. Whether you're red, yellow, black, or white, you're all precious in God's sight. Now, when it comes to Black Lives Matter, Black lives do matter. White lives matter, red lives matter, yellow lives matter, etc., etc. All the pigmentations matter. And if we're celebrating one ethnicity, one race, if you will, I don't think that's a bad thing. Now, if BLM is connected to Antifa, or if it's connected to sponsored riots, that's not a good thing, and I don't support that. Critical race theory, what is it? Is there systemic racism all across America? And is it implicit within all of our legislation, within the way cities are set up, et cetera, et cetera? We have had slavery in the southern states of America. We have had legalized segregation or legalized Jim Crow laws in America. These are things that I do not support. I don't support as a believer in the Lord, and I don't support as a Republican. I think those were bad things in America. Now, are there still racism in America today? Yes, and I think that's a bad thing, and we need to do what we can to promote equality. And I believe you get to equality through following God, and then through having a spiritual revival of knowing what is right and wrong and following the Lord, you're going to love your neighbor as yourself, and you're going to live with an equality perspective. Now let's talk about Juneteenth. When a Republican president, Abraham Lincoln, emancipated the slaves through a proclamation, that's a good thing. Now, it's sad that it took about 2 years to get to Texas, and that's when Juneteenth is the day where we celebrate all the slaves across the South being informed that you are free, that the president has emancipated you. I celebrate that. I don't celebrate slavery. I think slavery is a bad thing. I celebrate the freedom. I celebrate those who are different from me. And these are a few of my thoughts.